Welcome back to your channel Forge of Discipline. If you're new here, we dive deep into transformative habits and mindsets that can radically improve your life. Today, we're talking about how to build an alpha mindset. That quiet confidence and powerful presence that naturally attracts respect and admiration. You've probably heard of people who just command attention when they walk into a room. They don't have to speak loudly, but their presence is undeniable. And one of the most powerful ways to cultivate that alpha energy is by practicing a habit that can fundamentally shift how you perceive yourself and how others perceive you. That habit is semen retention. So, if you're ready to unlock deeper confidence, magnetism, and the kind of presence that turns heads, this video is for you. Let's dive in. 1. The alpha mindset. What does it really mean? Before we talk about how to develop the alpha mindset, let's first take a step back and understand what it is. The alpha mindset isn't about being the loudest, the strongest, or the most aggressive in the room. It's about being the person everyone gravitates toward naturally. An alpha is calm, confident, and grounded. They don't seek validation from others. They know their worth. And it's this inner confidence that makes them magnetic. But how do you develop this kind of mindset? Well, it all starts with energy management. And that's where the practice of semen retention plays a critical role. 2. Confidence through energy preservation. Let's talk about confidence. When you are constantly expelling energy, whether through external distractions, unhealthy habits, or mindless releases, you end up feeling depleted. And that depletion shows in how you carry yourself. Your energy is low, and so is your confidence. Now, imagine a scenario where you stop expelling energy unnecessarily. What happens? You begin to feel more charged, more present, and naturally, more confident. This is where semen retention steps in. By practicing it, you preserve and build your energy, which translates directly into confidence. When you're not in a state of constant depletion, you start to feel stronger inside. Your mind becomes sharper, your emotions stabilize, and your overall presence exudes confidence. You're no longer seeking external sources of validation because you've cultivated it from within. That's true, unshakable confidence. The kind that makes you stand tall in any situation without the need to prove anything to anyone. 3. Charisma and the power of your aura. Now, let's shift gears and talk about charisma. That magnetic quality that draws people to you, even when you're not saying a word. Charisma is often misunderstood. It's not about being the loudest or the most dominant in a group. True charisma comes from quiet strength and presence. People are attracted to those who are grounded, confident, and unafraid to simply be themselves. And this is where semen retention has a profound impact. When you retain your energy, you become like a magnet. Your presence alone commands respect. You no longer need to force attention or constantly seek approval. Your aura speaks for itself. You become a person others want to be around because your energy is positive, focused, and authentic. This isn't about trying to be someone else. It's about amplifying the best version of yourself. The practice of semen retention amplifies your aura. When you retain, you're not just holding on to physical energy. You're storing up vital life force that radiates outward, making you appear more charismatic to everyone around you. 4. Mental clarity and emotional control. Another key aspect of the alpha mindset is mental clarity and emotional control. An alpha isn't swayed by every emotion that comes their way. They stay calm, even in the most stressful situations. And that calmness comes from mental clarity, which is something that semen retention can deeply enhance. When you stop draining your energy, your mind clears up. You're not clouded by distractions, emotional highs and lows, or impulsive decisions. You can think more clearly, make better choices, and respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. This allows you to maintain control in situations that would normally rattle others. Imagine being able to walk into a high-pressure meeting or a tough conversation and stay completely calm, knowing exactly what to say, when to say it, and how to say it. That's the power of mental clarity. And when you feel clear and in control, your confidence soars. 5. Discipline. The core of alpha mindset. Let's talk about discipline, the cornerstone of the alpha mindset. Confidence and charisma don't come from luck. They come from consistent action and a disciplined approach to life. And semen retention, at its core, is about discipline. When you practice semen retention, you're actively choosing to withhold from instant gratification. This requires self-control, and the more you practice it, the stronger your discipline becomes. And here's the magic of discipline. It spills over into every other area of your life, whether it's your career, fitness, relationships, or personal growth. Discipline is the key to everything. When you start mastering the art of self-control, you build self-respect, and that's when your confidence skyrockets. An alpha doesn't act on impulse. They think, they plan, they execute with precision. And this deliberate action is exactly what attracts others to them. The ability to stay disciplined, especially in a world filled with distractions, is a superpower. And semen retention is the foundation for developing that superpower. 6. Shaping your identity through self-mastery. When you start practicing semen retention consistently, something amazing happens. You begin to shape your identity. You stop identifying with the old version of yourself, the one who was distracted, impulsive, or unsure of his worth. Instead, you begin to embody someone who is in complete control of their energy, their emotions, and their actions. This shift in identity is transformative. You no longer need external validation to feel good about yourself. You know your worth, and that confidence naturally flows into every interaction. People can sense this change. They see you as someone who is grounded, centered, and fully aware of their potential. The alpha mindset is within your reach. To wrap things up, the alpha mindset isn't some elusive, unattainable trait. It's a way of living that's built through consistent habits and a disciplined approach. Semen retention, as a tool for preserving and amplifying your energy, helps you develop this mindset by boosting your confidence, enhancing your charisma, sharpening your mental clarity, and strengthening your emotional control. When you practice semen retention, you're not just preserving your energy, you're unlocking a version of yourself that is stronger, more magnetic, and more confident than ever before. So, if you're ready to embrace the alpha mindset, start today. Practice semen retention and watch as you transform into a more grounded, focused, and confident version of yourself. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay powerful on your journey. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights on how to level up your life. Until next time, stay confident and unstoppable.